Hello everyone, welcome to your ultimate guide for acing OET writing. Ready to transform those case notes into a compelling letter that gets top scores? Whether you are just starting or aiming for perfection, this is the right place to level up your skills. Let's dive into the art of clear professional writing that sets you apart. OET writing. You need to understand this task. So, this test is a profession specific assessment designed to reflect real life scenarios in healthcare. Spanning 45 minutes, it challenges you to create a letter tailored to your field. Nurses, for instance, may write a referral to the patient care, while dentists might pen a letter to transfer a case for specialized treatment. When it comes to the structure of the writing test, you need to write a letter suited to your profession, such as a referral, discharge, or advisory letter. And the reading time, you will have 5 minutes to analyze case notes and related documents. Writing time involves the 40 minutes to craft your letter. So you need to use the remaining 40 minutes out of this 45 minutes to craft your letter. Key assessment criteria for this writing section is there are six critical areas, each contributing to your scores. When it comes to purpose, you will have a 0 to 3 score range, and for content, you will have 0 to 7 score range. For conciseness and clarity, it's 0 to 7, genre and style 0 to 7, organization and layout 0 to 7, and for language 0 to 7. So let's see what is writing with purpose. When it comes to purpose, it really refers to the reason behind the letter and why the reader should pay attention. This criterion is essential for ensuring clarity and relevance. Let's break it down into two components. The first one is making the purpose immediately apparent, and the second one is sufficiently expanding on the purpose when we are talking about making the purpose immediately apparent. So, this is the first step for you to clearly state why the letter is being written in the opening sentence. So, this ensures that busy healthcare professionals can quickly grasp its importance. Example, you are writing a referral letter for a patient requiring specialized care for hypertension. Your introduction might look like this. Thank you for reviewing Mr. John Doe, a 52-year-old patient with poorly managed hypertension for further evaluation and treatment. So this sentence communicates the purpose, leaving no ambiguity for the reader. And when it comes to the second one, sufficiently expanding on the purpose. Once the purpose is outlined, expand on it on the later part of the letter. Include essential details that help the recipient provide optimal care. This might involve the patient's medical history, recent test results, or specific recommendations. Example, Mr. Doe has experienced persistent blood pressure readings exceeding 160/100 mmHg despite adherence to the prescribed medication. Enclosed are his recent lab results and a summary of his treatment history for your review. This ensures that the reader has comprehensive understanding for the situation. So this expanded explanation ensures the reader has a comprehensive understanding of the situation. Next comes identifying purpose in the task. So your writing task will often outline the purpose explicitly. However, if details seem incomplete, you need to review the case notes, especially the final section for additional context. Example, you are asked to write a referral letter for Mr. Richard Davis, a patient experiencing chronic knee pain, to an orthopedic specialist. So this is how it goes. Thank you for assessing Mr. Richard Davis, a 65-year-old patient presenting with chronic knee pain for future diagnostic evaluation and management. So here, if you see, this part clearly explains how to start the letter with a purpose, right? And the next one is expanding on your purpose with relevant details. The second part of purpose involves elaborating on the reason for writing your letter, particularly in its concluding section. While the introduction provides a high level of summary, the ending should include the finer details necessary for the reader to deliver appropriate care. For instance, a simple purpose statement might include further management of hypertension, ongoing care and monitoring of blood sugar levels, post-operative follow-up, and physiotherapy. In this example, let's see it here. Alan Mark's post surgical wound healing has been delayed due to mild infection. He has been prescribed antibiotics and requires regular dressing changes twice a week. I'm referring him to you for continued monitoring and care. And there is another example. Shirley Joyce, a 70-year-old with mild cognitive impairment, has recently shown a decline in her ability to manage daily activities. She requires an occupational therapist assessment and support to adapt her living environment for increased safety and independence. So these are the two examples for expanding purpose with relevant details. So when it comes to the first example, you can see here the condition. When it comes to the first example, Allen's Mark's condition, mild infection, right? So this explains the reason for the delay in wound healing, giving a clinical context. And what is the action taken? He has been prescribed antibiotics. So this detail informs the recipient about the current treatment. And when comes to the care needed, requires dressing changes twice a week. So this specifies the frequency and the type of care required. And finally, the reason for referral. I'm referring him to you for continued monitoring and care. So this clearly communicates why the recipient is being contacted. So here you are expanding on your purpose with all the relevant details. And the same applies for example 2 here. The purpose statement is Shirley Joyce, a 70-year-old with mild cognitive impairment, has recently shown a decline in her ability to manage daily activities, right? But how it has been expanded with the relevant details when it comes to telling about the patient's condition. A 70-year-old with mild cognitive impairment. This provides the reader with an understanding of the patient's background. And here, the current concern, what is the current concern? Decline in her ability to manage daily activities. So this specifies the reason for the concern and referral. And the next one is action required. What is the next action required? She requires an occupational therapist assessment. So this clearly states the professional input needed, right? And the final one is the goal. What is the goal? Support to adapt her living environment for increased safety and independence. Here, this highlights the ultimate aim of the referral. So, in both examples, the purpose is clearly stated at the beginning and then at the end also, with relevant clinical or situational details. These details ensure the recipient has all the necessary information to act appropriately, including specific facts such as the patient's conditions, required actions, and the goals makes the purpose statement meaningful and actionable. We hope this breakdown gives you the confidence to start strong and make your letters impactful. Let us know your thoughts or questions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like, share this video with your fellow test takers and subscribe to the channel for more insight. See you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.